60 episodes in. Why is it telling me I can use there's an encoding overload? Dabba dabba do Scatman's world. Hello everybody, Love Captain 2000 here, and welcome back to episode 60 of Triangle Strategy. In the last episode, we completed chapter 13's utility route, flooding the dam. And Avlora was swept away with it, and then we killed Talos and Erica for the last time in this project, because they'll never come back because they never survived chapter 13. And they never survived the retaking of the castle, which means they're done for the rest of the project. So goodbye Talos, goodbye Erica. You were very snarky people. Anyway, now that we are in chapter 15, we can finally pick a different route. We've been doing the Liberty route. The Liberty route for chapter 15. We did the Liberty route both times so we could get Trish and Travis, but now that we've got them both, we can finally do the rest of chapter 15's routes. We're going to be doing the utility route, so let's see if everybody votes for what I want them to do. I have dinner next to me, so let's watch.
It is time to cast our votes.
I agree wholeheartedly.
All right, 1 to 2 to 1.
You have my vote.
1 to 3 to 1.
You won me over.
1 to 4 to 1. All right, let's stay in the capital.
The way forward is decided. We remain in the capital with Roland and investigate the truth behind the Royalist plot.
All right, 1 second. All right, I'm back. We got utility 30. Oh my God. How many food?
I shall remain in the capital and help King Roland investigate the Royalists.
I am in your debt, my friend. Having you by my side is a tremendous boon.
Then I shall venture to the Wolford domain and make our report to Lord Simon in your stead.
And I shall see to the Rosellen village. I shan't be gone long, worry not.
Then this is farewell for now. Frederica, Benedict, until our reunion in the capital.
And so Frederica and Benedict leave our party, leaving us with just the man on the horse. Our Leonard's worth complete. Saving our game. Alrighty. We got a lot of unspoken dialogue. This might be my favorite chapter in the game, outside of another one. There's one that tops it for a very specific reason, but this is my favorite chapter and map in the game, so I'm actually going to sit back and watch most of it. So yeah.
Peace tentatively restored to the Crown City. House Wolfort's members scatter to the far corners of the domain. Benedict returns to Castle Wolfort alone. Likewise, Frederica tends to her own in the Rosellen village. Serenoa and King Roland, meanwhile, begin investigating a cabal of royalists, bent on regaining their lost power and influence.
Chapter 15, Part 2, Were I King?
Why would you take what little aid the crown has given us? Have you no heart?
Watch your words. The royal family entrusted House Consor with the minutiae of daily governance, and our priorities have changed.
Just guys to make you remember who this guy is because we haven't seen him in a while. This is Patriarch Consor. He's an asshole.
These provisions were deployed without any care, and are to be collected and redistributed in line with the royal family's wishes.
But we've already eaten the food. Our children were starved, sir.
I accept your confession. You shall answer for the crime of embezzling from the crown.
You're not serious.
We're sorry.
Don't apologize to them. They're royalist scum. And they can't take away what they didn't give in the first place. We know Hyzanth sent the provisions.
The boy's right. House Wolford arranged for them. You've no right to reclaim what you never owned in the first place.
You pathetic peasants. Do you not see that they are the root of your suffering?
I see it as thanks to them that you nobles still have a kingdom in which to parade around and lord your station over us.
Neither the Royalists nor the Crown have done aught to help us. You stood idle while Esfrost invaded us, while they ruled us with an iron fist.
She speaks true, and even worse, you nobles rushed to Gustadolf's side. Yet here you stand, with the gall to accuse us of crimes against the Crown. You seek to hide your own treachery.
No.
I'd sooner bend the knee to Esfrost all over again than have a traitor to the Crown darken my door.
Not content with embezzlement, you would add treason to your list of crimes. Crimes for which you shall now pay.
Ah! No!
Mom! Dad!
You fiend! There's nothing noble about you! We've suffered enough. It's time we fought to keep what's ours.
Kill every last one of these traitorous curs.
Uh-oh. Hi. What did I miss?
What do you think you're doing? Cease this madness at once, Patriot!
Please.
I beg you, calm yourselves!
It's Lord Wolford himself!
Why have you turned your weapon on the people? Explain yourself.
They are not our people. They are filthy insurrectionists who would overthrow the royal family.
Stay with me, please! Mother! Father!
Mama! No!
So you commit murder in their name?
There are Esfrosti sympathizers in our midst who must be reminded of the royal family's primacy. I will not see the throne usurped again.
Alright, that's cool. The people rebel against the nobles. Actually, wait. Nope. Alright. The people rebel against the nobles, and the royalists suppress the common folk. Roland makes the decision amidst the chaos in the capital. Carrots.
The insurrection is quelled, for now. Our physicians report that townsfolk and royalists alike suffered grave wounds in the fighting.
I take solace only in the fact that no lives were lost. You see the same thing as I, do you not, Sir Noah? Patriot and his sympathizers seek to take back by force the power they fear they've lost.
They were some of the first to bend to Gustadolf's will. I reckon that guilty conscience is why they're lashing out now.
The people are with them. Resentment against my family grows by the day. I pray I can bring them back into the fold, but the odds are against me.
You put it lightly, my king. The strength of Patriot and his ilk lie in their connections. Though it pains me to say it, you'll not rule the kingdom without their cooperation.
We must work to change their minds.
Nay. Time lost is trust lost. We must be swift and decisive. We must seize Patriot and his conspirators at once. I shall banish them from the kingdom myself. I expect we'll have little trouble once we've made an example of Patriot.
Stem the tide of this bloody river we find ourselves in, eh?
Cordelia's state is an impediment to your plan. The royal physicians, under Patriot's command, tend to her now. They're like as not to take her hostage if you act rashly.
That is why we shall seize him in the streets, where he'll not have Cordelia to use as a shield.
And people will see the royal family will not submit to an aggrieved royalist. Yes, this may work.
Lend me your aid, Serenoa. I've not put my title as king, but rebuilding Glenbrook will take might.
I have every confidence in your abilities, my king. As does House Wolford. We stand with you.
Thank you, dear friend.
Serenoa and Roland walk the capital streets to see the disorder for themselves. You can understand why I like this a lot more. I like this a lot. I love the political side of running a kingdom, and especially in games like Fire Emblem. I love it when the politics break out like they are in this chapter. You don't get that in Frederica's chapter. You don't get it really anywhere else. Only in this chapter do you actually get that level of, hey,
Please,
we're
spare us
really
a
doing
crumb.
this.
I beg you.
Never! You deserve to starve after kissing the frosty boots that crushed our necks!
Says the man who bellowed "Long live the Duchy" every time he saw one of them walk past.
There were scores of us! You plan to report me and half the kingdom for that?
This frosty rule has broken our kingdom.
Yeah, that's obvious.
And so help me, I shall see it rebuilt under my rule.
Alright, I should take a walk around and see what's on the minds of people. Alright, let's look around. I'm looking for a certain feline kitty cat. I know there's one in the kingdom. 2,900 coin. That's nice. Excuse me. I will look at all this stuff on my own, so I'll see you in a minute. So hey, what do you want to talk about, Anna? Alright, I've found all I think I can found. Wait. Oh, I can't grab that. Damn it. Whatever. It seems their opinions are less than favorable. I should regroup with Roland and the others now. Alright.
You misunderstand, surely. Why must I pay so much to simply reopen my stall?
We know that you did business with the Isfrosti army. They made you quite wealthy, as I understand it, and Glenbrook saw none of your ill-gotten gains.
Nonsense. We were free to do business as we pleased under the Duchy's rule.
A bold statement. One that could be easily taken as criticism of the crown. It sounds to me as though you wish to incite an insurrection.
I would never. Please, I can pay. Just let me pay and be done with it.
Of course you can pay. That is the duty of every subject in Glenbrook. But what of your words, which wound the royal family so?
A tithe, then, for our beloved and benevolent royal family. Pray deliver it to them, good sir.
I see you've learned your lesson. King Roland will be glad of it.
That shameless cur.
I can bear no more of this, Your Majesty.
Nor can I.
Seize Patriot.
Let's fight Patriot. It's taken us a long time. It took us a long time to fight Sorcerer. I told everybody I hated Patriot. I think as far back as in episode 2. Maybe episode 1. It took us 60 videos to get to fight him for the first time. Thank you, Morality Route. Thank you, Liberty Route. My bad. Alright, Roland seeks to arrest Patriot, and an unexpected face appears to help him. Let's go! We're gonna beat the shit out of you. We're gonna stab him. We're gonna smash him. We're gonna break his neck. We're gonna break his bones. We're gonna send him to the dog pounds
to sniff around.
We're gonna beat him until he needs to drink out of a straw. Wait.
You shall be punished for invoking the royal family's name to line your own pockets.
And then who will help you rule your precious kingdom? House Wolfort? I think not. Oh, you're a fool if you think you can rule hand in hand with your vassals. You're being used, but are too blind to see it.
I would do no such thing. Everything is of my own will, and mine alone.
Your will. You're as naive as I feared.
Maybe.
Glenbrook cannot be ruled with the iron fist of the Esfrosti, nor the religious zeal of the Hyzantians. No, Glenbrook must be ruled with careful mediation between the royal family and its loyal subjects, and that is why you need us.
No, we don't.
King Regna and Prince Franny understood this so well. I assume their aptitude to be hereditary.
Yeah, and that look how well that got them. They're both dead.
Fit for the throne?
They're both dead now. Whereas Roland is still here.
Suggested. I know it to be true. Why else would I dirty my hands if not to make you face the truth? You have lost the ability to distinguish between friend and foe, and now House Wolfort shall usurp the throne.
Hold your tongue, or I shall have you charged with treason. Surrender quietly, or be cut down where you stand.
If only you had known your place. But you just had to follow your full convictions. You have poisoned King Roland's mind long enough, and now you must die for it.
Traitor to the crown!
I will open your eyes to the truth, my king.
Brother, I come to your aid.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been far too long since we have seen a new playable character.
The people suffer at Patriot's hand. I cannot lie abed in the face of such cruelty.
Are you well enough to fight?
Am I not a member of the royal family? I will fight for our people in any condition.
I see it is obstinance that runs in the family. So be it. Clearly you've outlived your usefulness.
Cordelia has officially joined our forces. The 28th recruit in the game. Cordelia is she's a healer. She is one of the worst defense stats of any unit in the game, but she's also got some of the best healing magic in the game. So yeah. I cannot believe it. So yeah, Roland is one of the first 8 recruits in the game that we get. His sister is number 28. A whopping 20 recruits later. Oh my god. There she is, level 50 cleric with a silver rod. Regen, heal, rest and recover, healing, regen, helping hand, and elude. So this is Cordelia. She is a force deploy for this map. As you can see, 35 physical defense. Even Gila has more tankiness to her. than oh no, Izana has less defense than her, but that's still not saying much considering Izana's one of the fragile units. It's worth pointing out her capped HP 336 is the lowest base cap of any unit in the game, I think, unless I'm wrong on that. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not wrong on that. 366 health is by far and away the lowest of any one of the playable units. She's got very low health. So she is a very fragile unit, but she is also very, very good at doing what she does. She essentially neuters the entire existence of Jila. Also, I haven't promoted her yet, which makes her one of 4 units that have yet to promote. So we're going to be bringing the royal family of Glenbrook alongside Serenoa, who's also here. And alongside, we'll bring Cuette, we'll bring Corentin, we'll bring Lionel. We haven't brought him in a while. Izana, Flanagan, Giovanna, and let's bring Ian's, because I promoted him to a craft master.
I'll give it a try.
So this is our amazing army. As for equipment, I would like to see what could I give Cordelia? I could give her an HP. Roland needs his HP bracelet. That's why it's so little health. I could actually, you know what? I might... Ooh, Resurrection Earring. Eridor. I forgot. He's got 2 earrings now. And since we have one for him... Who is a part of my army right now? Flanagan is in my group, so I'm going to equip the other Resurrection Earring. There's the other Resurrection Earring. Wait a minute. Barrel Boy. Yeah, he does have an Obsidian Anklet. Do we have a second? Oh, that's not what that's the Black Anklet. Okay. Alright, let us begin the battle for, well, defeating Patriot. I have waited far too long to kick his ass. Let's do this. Oh my god. Routing the Royalists. We are surrounded on all sides.
You dare attempt such treachery when we've only just reclaimed what is rightfully ours?
You've reclaimed nothing. Glenbrook lost its king, then suffered the Esfrosti invasion. We barely had time to catch our breaths before a new king was crowned.
You're the one that tried to suggest that.
Those who bent the knee to Esfrost have thrived. Those who resisted are dead or dying. The nobles and commoners have never been further apart. Do you think this land will unite under you?
Yes, it shall unite under me.
Right, it will. I'll restore this kingdom to its rightful glory.
None of you will survive this.
Alright, Patriot himself stands at level 50.
For victory!
Well, to be fair, everyone's level 50 these days. Patriot only has 907 health though, so he's actually really freaking weak, frail by game standards. Less than 900 health, 8,000 HP, almost less than 900.
The hunt is on.
Oh, focus.
My arrow flies true. Take aim.
It's so weird playing on a foreign map. Like, everything feels a tad newer than it was before. Alright.
For the honor of House Wolford.
Oh, I gotta do this. I love doing this from a distance.
Funk. Hit the mark.
If I fall, so too does the kingdom. I must not fall.
Mm-hmm. Black.
Where was I?
Oh, hell yes! Look at that beauty!
Allow me to aid you, dear brother.
My sister. Your skills in healing are a brute wall.
And so the royal family stands united. Patriot, you will answer for your misdeeds. I can do this.
Alright, healing Roland up.
I'm here.
Thank you.
My time is now. The heavens reign.
My time has come. I won't stand
Alright,
for it.
landing.
Lionel has arrived.
Damn it.
With this terrain, I should. Yeah.
You'll pay for this.
Alright, Patriot goes after her. Alright, gonna just kill you.
Forward. Parry.
I believe this is a route map. Ugh. Oh shit!
Our hope still burns.
Jeez, oh my god! That would just screw us up.
Tremble in fear.
Fuck.
So it comes to battle.
Ah, hello me.
Poke.
I hit the mark.
Now then, to work.
Free. You're making a grave miscalculation. Under what pretense do you lay the blame at my feet?
Well, for one, you're an
You'll not
asshole.
find a greater royalist in these lands.
And two, you're that.
Tell them, Cordelia. You know what I did.
Indeed. I sought your counsel while under Gustadolf's rule. But those who would sow discord between the people and the royal family must be destroyed. My turn now. I'll do what
Healing
I can.
Zana.
At your command.
Honestly, I could probably just kill him here.
Painful, wasn't it?
You have earned your reputation.
Thank
well,
you.
Wolfort. Here I thought I was prepared.
I believe he has suffered enough. Might we show him a measure of mercy?
Now is no time for that. We must expunge all who would tear us apart.
Profit comes to the prepared. We all have our weaknesses.
Thank you. That's a nice thing to get. We just got another healer.
Let the very land of Norzelia grant me light.
My turn.
Oh yeah, no, we can totally just assault that poor soul.
Brace yourself.
There we go.
It will take more than my head on a pike to unite the people. They are driven by more than vengeance. You have sealed your family's fate.
I swore to restore Glenbrook, and I shall see it done no matter the cost.
No matter the cost.
I thank you for your service, Patriot.
And there we go! Congratulations! You have completed the chapter. Another Medal of Valor, and I'm probably going to give that to Cordelia so I can get her back away from Cleric to, I think, a Bishop. I don't remember. Alright.
You are a true hero, Cordelia. We would be lost without you.
I did what needed to be done.
My fair people, Patriot's tyranny ends here. Know that he suffered a punishment befitting his crimes. Now we can restore our home in peace. Pray, good sir, why do you quake with fear? No harm can befall you now.
Thank you, my king. I shall pay what tax I owe in due course. You have my word. Please, have mercy.
Whatever do you...
Here's what I don't understand. This is like one of the few things I don't get. They try really hard to make it seem like Patriot was right in his assessment that Roland needed the Royalists. And going off of how they are presented in every other context in this game, that doesn't seem like it's true at all.
Welcome home, King Roland. Gaze upon what your flight from the kingdom hath wrought.
Silence! Esfrost's aggression is the cause of this.
Or so you'd like us to believe. Did you see how ruthlessly he cut down his trusted advisor, Patriot?
So yeah, no.
King Roland is a fearsome tyrant indeed.
They really try hard to make it seem like killing Patriot was the wrong choice. But not 20 minutes ago, they were bitching about how he was extorting them. So if they really try their damnedest to make it seem like Patriot was correct, but we all know that he's not, and no human beings would act this way.
Was never so cruel.
I promise you, they will understand in time.
I pray you're right.
So yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about this chapter. The battle itself and everything leading up to it is great, but this, on the other hand, is actually not bad. This is good writing.
Is that not the girl whose parents were attacked by Patriot's men?
Attacked and gravely wounded, yes. I fear there's naught I could say that would make amends for what happened. How fare your parents?
What do you think you're doing?
Why? Why would you do that?
What in the...
Hold! I beg your forgiveness. She's not been herself ever since our parents passed.
But there were no casualties.
Not officially. The physicians refused to admit them. They tended to the wounds of the Royal Guard and Princess Cordelia first. We couldn't staunch the bleeding on our own.
No!
I had no idea.
Liar! You told them to do it, didn't you? You killed our parents!
I didn't. I would never order such a thing.
This is all your fault! You should never have come back! At least tell me why. Tell me why my mother and father had to die.
I don't know what to... They...
Please forgive us. We won't speak ill of the royal family ever again. We'll do as we're told. Heavens forbid, should we commit a crime, I shall bear the punishment. Just promise to leave my dear sister alone.
This isn't your fault.
She's right. You brought none of this upon yourselves. I bid you lay the blame at my feet.
Being king is not all about the glory, unfortunately. Other than the stupid saying where everyone suddenly gives two shits about Patriot.
Do not dwell on this, my king. You could not have known.
Outside of that, this is a really well-written chapter. One of the most well-written chapters in this entire game, in my opinion.
Pray let me remain Roland to you, if no one else. The crown rests heavy upon my brow.
Of course. Then let us speak as equals. As friends.
That is all I ask. Vengeance blinded me, Serenoa. I was willing to do whatever it took to settle the score and save my sister. I thought defeating Esfrost would be enough. That I could restore both my kingdom and people to their former glory.
And you have, true to your word.
But at what cost? Those children are orphans now. Who knows how many others have suffered the same fate? How many innocent lives will be lost? How many people will I fail to protect?
This is not your burden to bear alone. I was there beside you, and yet the outcome was the same.
Bear it I must, else I will be doomed to repeat it. Where you offer comfort, I see only excuses. Yet I remain every inch the fool, for my hatred of Esfrost grows with each passing second. It is those dogs who must answer for this. Our people would still be whole if not for the misbegotten war they started.
And you have lost your family too. I cannot deny you the rage you feel.
You are always kind to me. In my heart of hearts, I know Glenbrook cannot truly be fixed. Perhaps it was broken from the start. We must rebuild our nation from the ground up if we are to set things right.
How do you mean?
We need something the people can rally around. Like the Hyzantians and their goddess.
And we have you, King Roland.
Yes, I thought so too. But I alone, nay, not even the royal line can.
What about a trusted war hero?
Forgive me, Your Highness, but Frederica and Benedict have returned.
I think it would be wise to finish this conversation with the others.
I feel the same. Thank you for allowing me to speak my mind.
You needn't thank me. Rather, are you sure you're...
All is well. Trust me. So long.
I gotta go real quick. Be right back. I am back. For like 3 dialogue options. 1 dialogue box. Awesome. Alright, now if Benedict is the first one we see, we're gonna skip that. But we actually have not seen Frederica's dialogue box for her showing up. So there we go. We have our 28th playable character officially. There are 2 that we have yet to unlock. Like, officially unlock. And they'll be collected on the 4th playthrough. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'll skip to Frederica's route.
Of course.
Alright. Benedict rejoins. Now let's see what Frederica's wording is. Let's see how Frederica tells the story of her events.
Serenoa, I would speak with you before we meet with the others.
Is something the matter? I was led to believe the Rosellan village escaped all but unscathed.
Pray, look at this.
A book?
We recovered it from a band of brigands. It once belonged to the Esfrosti archives. It was authored by one Orlea, my mother. Inside is the truth about the Roselle. Nay, about all Norzelia.
The truth? How would your mother have that knowledge?
The Rosellan people have long passed down the secret of the salt. My mother was a chosen keeper of that history. In ancient times, the Roselle lived in the southernmost reaches of Norzelia, in a place called Centralia. It is said Centralia was on the shore of a vast expanse of salt water they called the sea. Back then, the Norzelia we know was at the bottom of that sea, but a cataclysm dried up all the water, and thus this land came to be. The salt crystallized and sank into the earth, the very earth we now walk upon.
Salt beneath our feet.
After the cataclysm, only one small lake of salt remained. War raged on and on as people fought to control it. The Roselle tried to stop the fighting by digging up a giant pillar of salt to show everyone the secret they had long kept. But Hyzant, whose power over Norzelia came from controlling the lake and the salt it produced, could not allow the truth to get out. They captured the Roselle, branded them criminals who tried to seize control of the salt for themselves, and confined them to the lake.
And what of the pillar?
Hyzant stole it and hid it, inside the very statue of the goddess that towers over the source.
How can you be certain?
During the uprising, my mother broke the statue and recovered a fragment of the pillar within.
The salt crystal found in the Rosellan village. Incredible. If what you say is true, the teachings are a lie. This will shake Hyzant to its very foundations.
And we would be able to free the Roselle from their imprisonment at the source.
With so much at stake, we must be careful in what we do now. Frederica, I would ask for more time to think this through.
We should probably keep that information hidden.
Of course. I have every faith in House Wolford.
Thank you.
And in you.
Thank you. Frederica rejoins the party. Alright, with that being said and done, we have officially gotten all the information out. Next time on Triangle Strategy, we're going to be checking out the final thing for this loop. We'll be seeing the last end game that we have not seen. Until then, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter if that's something you care for. Join Lava's Museum. It's a Discord server where you can talk to me, my friends, and see when I upload cool new videos. And above all else, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.